Hello, everyone. I am Faith Godbold from A Touch of Faith. Thank you for watching the replay. Come on in. It's Saturday and we're back for another exciting live. And tonight I'm going to create a beautiful Valentine's Day bow using multiple ribbons. So as you're coming in, I can't wait to see you. So make sure you say something so I know you're here watching, whether it's watching live or watching on the replay. And if you don't mind, would you drop your city and state in the comments? That way I can see how far our broadcast is reaching. And I hope you've had a great day today. If this is your first time joining us, make sure you comment the word new so that we can welcome you to our awesome community here. And I can't wait to invite you to be a part of our A Touch of Faith community. So I see we have some people already joining us. I see my mom is here. Hey, Mom, how are you? And there's Donzel. How are you? Donzel already knows that my mom's here, so he's speaking to you too, Mom. And there is Alicia. Hey, Alicia, hadn't seen you in a while. How are you doing? So I hope y'all are doing well. Today has been a great day. It's been a little dreary here in South Carolina. What about the weather in your area? Let us know. And guess what, y'all? They are calling for snow again next week. I don't want to say it too loudly because we know what happened the last time. But we have multiple days on the forecast. So we shall see. So I hope you all are preparing yourselves. And if you already are having snow, I hope you all are safe and sound, staying warm. So we're going to craft some tonight. I was thinking about what we could do. And I wanted to create a bow using my Easy Bow Maker. You see me use this all the time. So I thought I would teach you a little bit about how I make my bows tonight. And I'm going to show you how I pick up my beautiful ribbon. So you're going to help me as we make some design decisions tonight. How does that sound to everyone? Okay. Donzel, Mom said hello. All right. So let me show you what I found at the last minute. I actually was just going to make a bow, but then I found a beautiful sign that we may have to create a wreath for at some point in the future. This is going to be our inspiration for tonight. So y'all take a look at this. Can y'all see it? It is a beautiful heart-shaped sign. And it says, I love you. Well, there's my dad. Hey, Dad, how are you? Thank you for joining us. We're going to create a beautiful bow. Welcome to my studio, Dad. My mom and dad were here this week visiting. All right. So we're going to use this sign as our inspiration. I hope y'all can see the colors so you can help me decide. So it's a red heart. And it has I love you in white. And then there's a black and white, almost like dashed edge. So I'm going to pull some different ribbons and I want y'all to tell me what you think about our choices, okay? And Dad Donzel on YouTube is speaking to you as well, okay? All right, first of all, what do y'all think about this sign? I don't even remember where I got it. I'll have to look it up. But it was in my stash of things for Valentine's Day. And so I thought, what a great inspiration for us. I'm going to leave it right here and I'll actually turn it so y'all can see it still. Let's bring it closer. There we go. All right. So there is our sign. And if you're just joining us, we're going to create a beautiful bow to go with our sign tonight. All right. So what are y'all seeing? And I'm going to grab some different ribbons. Do y'all have any ideas while I'm grabbing the ribbons? What ideas do you see for our bow? What type ribbons? Hey, Ashley on YouTube. Ashley is new. Ashley, tell me where you're tuning in from and welcome. I'd love to have you all subscribe. If you're on YouTube, there's probably a link already for you to subscribe. And let me add it for my Facebook folks as well. I always like to remind you all of that. And we are working on building our channel this year. So let me go ahead and find my link here. And I will add that to the comments. And Mom, if you can, will you pin that for me for our Facebook people? Donzel is saying it is 29 degrees in Ohio, y'all. Oh my goodness, Donzel, is it snowing still? Oh my goodness, that is cold. I think it was 59 here today, and I thought it was going to be colder. So I was all wrapped up, ready to like be prepared for cold weather, and it wasn't that cold. So yeah, we have 59 degrees here in South Carolina today. What about the rest of y'all? We know what Ohio has. Oh, Raleigh, North Carolina. Thank you, Ashley. Let us know what your weather is. Okay, so let me help you all out. I'm seeing some red, y'all. Do y'all see the red? So I'm seeing some red. I'm seeing that black and white dashed edge. So I got to show you, this ribbon was already on my table. Are y'all ready for this? All right, look at what I already had ready to go before I found the sign. I don't know if y'all can see this, but I'm going to zoom it in. Look at there, y'all. Is that not a great pair or what? Can y'all see that? I found this in my stash. It's some red glitter ribbon, has the red hearts, and look at the edge. It already has the dashed edge. Do y'all see that? The black and white, it matches. So we have to use this one tonight. That's definitely going to be included. All right. Anything else y'all are seeing while I get ready to show you what else I have? And I'm going to change out my ribbons just a little bit based on where I know we're headed now. Donzelle is saying not snowing now, but rainy. Oh, okay. So that rain could turn into something, right? Could turn into something. All right, I'm looking to see what else I have that I want to bring up. All right, what about, since we have that black and white, we can always pull in some solid red if we want. So here's a solid red. How does that look, y'all? Is that matching that red in the sign? Hey, Michelle, how are you, sweetie? So happy you're here. We're making a beautiful bow today, and we're going to make this bow for this sign that I found in my stash. All right. We could pull in some of the black if we wanted. I didn't grab black, but I grabbed white that had some black edging. So look at there, y'all. Are you seeing it come together? So I'm just kind of going through what I have. Yeah, it is coming together. Let's see what else. We don't really know if that black and white is a buffalo plaid. It just gives us almost like a single layer of it. So before I had planned to find this sign, because that was not in my original plan, let me just show you. I did have buffalo plaid. So that's what it would look like if we wanted to add plaid in, which can work because it's in the design. We have the black, we have the white. So I'm going to keep it at the end for now, because if we decide we want to add that, we can. And then let's see if there's anything else. I know I have a sheer ribbon that I like to use. So maybe we can add some of our hearts and sheer ribbon, perhaps. All right, so what do y'all think? Those are our choices right now. Of course, we have many, many more, but that's our base that we're going to start with. Oh, wow. Look at you. You are busy, Michelle. That's awesome with all your orders. Congratulations to you. Okay, so now let's narrow it down and let's see if we really want to use all of these. I'm not sure about my buffalo plaid yet, so I'm going to pull it out for just a minute. But what are y'all thinking about these? So right now we have 4, possibly 5, if we include this one. I definitely know we're going to keep this one in. If we add the buffalo plaid, we could break up our solid with that. So let's see, maybe we put it here. Just like so. You like it, Mom? So you like the first and the fourth ribbon? Let's see. I moved them, Donzelle. So let's see. This was the first. What was the fourth before I moved it? And I hope you're counting this as first. You might be calling this first. Are you numbering from this side? So let's give our ribbon some numbers. Y'all ready? And I will number them from your left to right. So let's call this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So tell me which ribbons you all like. And then I will, I'm looking at the whole thing, looking at the big picture here. So 1 is hearts, 2 is the white, 3 is the plaid, 4 is red, and 5 is our pattern hearts. All right, I'm going to take a picture of this so if I move them, I'll remember what I said. Okay, I have my picture now. All right, so Michelle likes 1 and 3. Donzel likes 1 and 5. Yeah, those are my 2 favorites for sure. And I will say I usually like to start with a favorite and end with a favorite. So we will probably keep this exactly the way you see it with these 2, okay? So I'm probably going to leave 1 and leave 5, and I'm working on the middle. I want to switch out red and white for just a second. Just see. So I feel like I want the red closer to the red hearts. All right, what do y'all think now about these? I changed the order a bit. All right, and then let me look and see if there's any other heart ribbon. Mom likes 1 and 5 too. Yep, y'all are all on the same page. I love it. Now, if I don't use the buffalo plaid, let me switch out for something else that has black and white in it and maybe some more hearts. Let's see. I don't want to throw off what we have going though. All right, so I'm looking in my Valentine stash right here, y'all. And let's see. All right, so I just went and I looked for anything black and white. So let's take out the plaid. The plaid's really not popping for me. I like for it to kind of speak to me, and it's not really speaking to me. So I'm going to move it because this is a ribbon I originally picked. Let me show you the ribbon I picked it for. I'm going to put it here for just a second. So this ribbon right here, I'm going to put it right here so y'all can see it better. This ribbon, I'm going to zoom you in or out a little bit. I originally picked this ribbon when I was planning to use this one. Can you see? Because it has the buffalo plaid in it. So those 2 were going to go together. See that? And that would be gorgeous together. But now that we have this, I don't need this one. So I'm going to put this away. All right, so let's see what other options might work there. And I think I know which one I want to use, but I want to see what y'all think. All right, so this sort of has the dash. Well, hello, Miss Linda. Crafting Cousins, welcome. Is this your first time? Thank you for tuning in. Let us know your city and state. All right, check this one out, y'all. This one has like some horizontal or vertical, depending upon how you're looking at it, black with white, and it has the hearts with glitter. So let's see how that would look if we drop it in. And I'm thinking this will be the base of the bow. And hello, Yvonne. Yvonne is joining us from California. And Linda's from Rayford, North Carolina. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. If this is your first time, would y'all make sure you give this video a heart and a subscribe. I'd love to have y'all subscribe on YouTube. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all are making my day. Love it, love it. We're deciding on ribbons, y'all, for our bow tonight. And this is our sign. So what do y'all think about this one? I just changed out ribbon 3. Y'all like that one? Just take a look at that for a second. I'm going to close my blinds, y'all. I forgot to do that. And it's getting dark. So tell me what y'all think. I'm going to give you 2 more options, and then we're going to make a bow. I wanted y'all to see some of the behind the scenes when I'm getting ready to create. These are the design decisions that I make when I'm choosing my materials. And let me see, Mom, were you able to pin our comment for our Facebook folks? And YouTube, you have it in the description, but you also have a subscribe button right there. All right, so here is one option, y'all, for our middle ribbon. Let me show you another one. I haven't seen comments yet come up, so I'm going to leave it right here. All right, if we wanted, we could go with just adding in some more hearts. This one's on a black background, and we have red and white hearts. So look at that. Remember, we're matching it up with our sign. Okay. Michelle, are you saying you like 1 and 3 only? Is that what you're saying? Because we're going to have 5 ribbons, okay? We are going to include 5, but you really like 1 and 3. Is that what you're saying? So that's another option. But let me show you what I'm really thinking. I'm really thinking I want to use this one that I found. This one has different sayings like Happy Valentine's Day, I love you, be mine. Look at this one, y'all. I feel like it has just enough to where it helps blend everything in. Hey, Miss Valerie is here. How are you, Miss Valerie? So what do y'all think about this combination? And now I want to try switching this again. So let me see. I keep playing with the red and the white, y'all. I almost need something where I can just drop my ribbons down. What do y'all think about that? You love it? Okay, got it. Yes, got it, Michelle. All right, and let's see. I think that's going to be it. I still might switch out my white. I think I might put it back. I want it to check it. I like it better on the other side. And y'all, sometimes when I'm making a bow, not all the ribbons make it in. So just because this is what I've settled on now, doesn't mean they're all going to make it in. Okay. I want to try one more thing because of the black and white. We could, let me show you another option instead of that white, because I don't know if I want to use the white. So y'all know I love my black and white stripe. So let's try that and see. Let's just see how that looks with everything. So we're going to switch out the white. And let's drop in the black and white. What do y'all think about that? I feel like it needed a pattern instead of another solid. So I think I'm going to go with that. But y'all tell me what you think. What are y'all thinking? If you love it, you can say love it like Miss Valerie did. And I don't think we need this one, y'all, but I'm going to show you the last and final ribbon that I had before I found the sign. This was another inspiration when I was just randomly picking ribbons. But now that I have the sign, I have my focus. So when I'm creating, I really like, if I'm making a wreath with a sign, I like to start with my sign, and that's how I get my inspiration. All right, Linda says nice. Donzel says love it. All right, well, let's do it, y'all. So this is going to be our bow. And for me, this is my left. So your 5 is actually going to be what ends up on the bottom. And then I'm going to work my way to number 1, which will be our top ribbon. So let's do it. All right, let me bring the camera back up in view. I'll go back down in just a minute. All right, are y'all excited? So this is our focus. We're going to make a bow for this gorgeous sign right here. And I think we're going to have to make a wreath at some point soon for this. All right, let me see if my sign will stand up here. I have a stand, but I didn't bring it. I'm going to kind of lean it right there. If it'll stay right there. There we go. All right. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with this beautiful, it has like the black and white dash edged hearts. So red glitter hearts. Okay, so this is what we're going to start with. I actually love this ribbon. I love it so much. I have it on natural background as well. And I think it's gorgeous. It's going to make a beautiful, beautiful bow. So are y'all ready to get started? And if you're just hopping on, let us know what the weather's like in your area, because we're expecting snow here in South Carolina. So we are waiting to see if we're going to get it this time. Last time we did not get snow. We're just waiting to see, y'all. We're not getting our hopes up because in South Carolina, we don't get a lot of snow. So it's kind of a treat for us. I know places like Ohio and all the other places, y'all probably have it more often enough where it's a pain. So it would be like, what, 2 years since we've had some here. So we'll see. All right, we're going to get started. So I think for my bow, I'm just going to cut my tail, or rather make my tail. I'm not going to cut it. And I'm going to make it about 8 inches long. And if you need a bow recipe for this in print, if you comment on Facebook, hashtag bow recipe, you can get the actual PDF file right to your inbox. And if you're on YouTube, you have a link where you can get my bow recipe. Okay. So I'm just going to do about an 8-inch tail. And I'm going to make my loop about 5.5 inches. I'm going to go kind of large here on it. Actually, I'm going to do 6 inches this time. So let's go kind of big. Okay, it's cold, Linda says. Linda, did you tell me where you were from? I'm trying to remember. I know we have California here. We have North Carolina. Let's see. Is it Rayford? Was that what it was? Yeah, Rayford. I remember. Okay. Yeah, my brother's in Rock Hill. And they actually did get a little bit of snow last Friday. All right. So I'm literally just going in my bow maker. And let me show you what I did. I'm going to take that out so I can show you because I actually said I wanted to show you how to do it. So when I drop my ribbon into my dowels here, I love the Easy Bow Maker because the dowels are acting like my hands. I could make the bow by hand if I wanted. And if I were to make it by hand, I would have to pinch like this. And then I would have to either twist or go ahead and start forming that 6-inch loop like so. But here's what would happen. And I usually, if I make it by hand, I measure it a bit. But here's what would happen. I would have to continue to hold on to the bow in my hand while I'm making it. And the bow maker just makes it easy if I want to use multiple ribbons and multiple sizes and layers, but you could make it by hand if you wanted to, okay? But I wanted to show you how the bow maker works. So I love being able to just drop this down in my dowels here. So I'm just dropping it straight down, just like so. And because I now need to see the wrong side of my ribbon, I'm just going to twist it just like that. And the bow maker has a ruler on it. So let me zoom you back in. There's a ruler right here where I can see my measurements. Hey, Sister Cinda, how are you? Thank you for hopping on. We're making a beautiful bow for Valentine's Day. All right, so I have my ruler. I'm going to go out to 6 inches, y'all. So I'm measuring it out, looping it to 6, and then I come right back inside my dowels just like that. And then now I'm going to twist it again because I need to see the wrong side of the ribbon. So it's all about pinching and twisting and making a loop. That's literally all I'm doing. All right. And then as I make my bow, I'm going to move my tails and loops opposite each other so I can see how my bow is going to look fluffed out. All right. Now I'm going to make another 6-inch loop. So I'm going to drop the ribbon straight down into the dowels just like this. Come straight down. And I check the measurement, extend it out to 6 inches, just like that. And then I'm going to cut it at 8 inches. And we are done with our first ribbon. Y'all like that? What do y'all think? So the way I'm teaching you right now, this is similar to how I teach in the Creative Circle. We go nice and slow so you can see the steps. I even have my overhead camera, which I did not turn on today for us. But my students, my members, they actually can see what I'm doing from the top down. All right, and then I like to dovetail the ends. So all I'm doing is folding the ribbon over. I kind of like to say fold it like a hot dog, like that. I'm going to cut from the folded edge to the outside open edge, just like that. And that makes that little beautiful V that you see. Makes your ribbon look nice and pretty. So not only would this bow look beautiful on a wreath, but if you like to keep your Christmas trees up a little longer and you want to make it a Valentine's Day wreath, guess what? You could put this kind of bow at the top if you wanted to. You could even go larger if you needed bigger, like loops or longer tails. You could actually do that. All right, y'all like the close-up view? So that's the bottom layer of our bow so far. Notice I have my tails going opposite of each other, just like that. And the loops are going opposite each other. All right. Donzel said, looks great. Yay, Donzel. All right. So that's our first layer. Now let's go to our next bow. We said we're going to do the black and white stripe next, which I think is perfect because it kind of looks like the dashed edge could be black and white stripes. Okay. So we are going to dovetail again. So let's grab the end of our ribbon. We're going to fold it in half just like so. Okay. And then I'm cutting from the folded edge to the outside open edge, just like that. And that's how you get the V. When I first started ribbon, like cutting ribbon, I would cut it the other way and I'd make a triangle. So that took some practice, but now it comes like second nature. All right, so since we did 8 inches the first time, let's do 7.5. We're going to come in gradually as we go. I'm going to stretch it out. Here is 7.5 in between 7 and 8. Where the dowels are, I'm going to pinch it. So let's pinch it right here. And I'm going to give it a nice twist as I drop it in. Okay. Since my first tail is going up, my second tail, I'm going to bring it down this time. And if you have questions while I'm doing this, y'all go ahead and drop your questions in the comments, okay? All right, let's make our loop come in as well. So we did 6 inches the last time. Let's do a 5.5 inch loop. So I just twisted so that my ribbon was no longer on the right side. I needed the wrong side. And then I looped it at 5.5 inches. Going to twist again. Every time I get to the dowels, I'm twisting. And then now I'm going to loop it at 5.5 inches, just like so. And the good thing is if your measurement is not quite right in the beginning, you can just pull your ribbon until it is. Okay. And then we're going to end with 7.5 inches. All right, then I'm going to hold it up so you all can see the second layer of our bow. All right. Sister Cinda, what's the weather like for you? In Sherall, what's the weather? We were sharing our weather forecast and we were talking about how we're supposed to have some snow possibly next week. All right. So making the loops and tails go opposite each other, which is how you fluff your bow out. Just like that. All right, let me hold it up. Can y'all see? Look at there. And that is bow number 2 all done. What do you think? And what's your favorite ribbon? Can you drop your favorite ribbon in the comments? Because we're going to have 5 ribbons by the time we're done. We're on bow number 3 now, y'all. All we're doing is just making little small bows that will continue to be added to our bow maker. I'm cutting our V, folded edge to the outside open edge. All right, let's do a 7-inch tail this time. This is that printed ribbon that has all of the text on it, like the I love you and all the things. And it is gorgeous. It's matching perfectly with our design here. We're going to do a 5-inch loop this time. So I pinched, twist, and loop. Pinch, twist, and loop. It's like PTL, y'all. Look at there. Did anyone used to watch that growing up? Might be aging myself. That was standing for praise the Lord back then, but we're going to make it stand for pinch, twist, and loop. All right, another 5 inches. And then we're going to cut it at 7 inches. Just like so. All right, and bow number 3 is done. We're going to dovetail it, and then I'll hold it up for y'all to see. Okay, cutting from the folded edge to the outside open edge. All right, oh, look at there. Oh my goodness, what do y'all think? Look at there. Move my hand. Look at there. Oh my goodness. All right, so now let's bring in some of that solid for our next layer. So here is our solid red that we're going to use. Let's start with our dovetail first. Folded edge to the outside open edge, just like that. All right, what are we on? 6.5 inches. So I'm just coming in a 1/2 inch each time so that you can see each of the layers nicely. All right, there we go. I've already pinched it, so I'm going to twist and loop. Okay, let's do 4.5 inches. Twist. All right, loop it again. Back to the center. Measure it out to 4.5 inches. All right, and then because we're done, we don't have to twist, and we're not going to do a loop. We're just going to cut our tail at 6.5 inches, just like so. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate that. Yeah, if y'all don't say anything, I don't know you're here. So if there's some other people watching that we can't see, y'all let me know you're here. And if you have sprinkled the live out, thank you in advance for that. I appreciate each and every one of you for sprinkling. And I think some of you may be watching from a sprinkle. So thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and dovetail it. And y'all are the best, by the way. I have the best community. I could not do this if y'all weren't here. So thank you for being here. Donzel says, love it so far. Yay. I appreciate that, Donzel. All right. Cutting from the folded edge to the outside open edge. Let's see if I can hold it up and it not fall out. Let me hold it right here in the middle. What do y'all think? Look at there. Can y'all see it? All right, and let's add one more. We have our glitter. A lot of you said you love this ribbon. Let's add our last and final ribbon in. So we're going to add some sheer glitter hearts ribbon. Okay. This is probably one of my favorites to use. I love the glitter. I love the sheerness of it. All right, we're still going to dovetail it just like so. All right, let's do 6-inch tail. So I'm measuring at 6 inches this time. Where I measure, I'm going to scrunch it. So I usually scrunch it on my table. Then I'm going to pinch. That was the pinch. I'm going to twist, drop it in. My last tail was at the bottom. So for this tail, I will be taking it to the top. I just like the look of my bows when I do that. All right. And then we're going to make a 4-inch loop. Okay. 4-inch loop. And let's make one more 4-inch loop. I've already pinched and twisted. This is our last step, y'all. We're going to loop it at 4 inches. Move the loop out of the way so I can see my ruler. Just like so. And we're going to end at a 6-inch tail. Okay. So cutting it at 6 inches. Y'all, what do y'all think? Oh my goodness. All right, let's tie our beautiful bow off. So since I'm going to add this one to a wreath, possibly, unless you all order it first, and I can list it and put it on the website. So we'll talk about that in a minute. Let me get a red pipe cleaner. You can also attach it to your wreaths, to your lanterns, to your centerpieces with this pipe cleaner that I'm going to add to it. And just to make sure it's not going anywhere, I'm going to use one of my little handy dandy zip ties to tie it down. All right, and then I'll hold the bow up again in a minute. So let me go ahead and zoom us out. Y'all, what do you think about that? So I'm going to lift up carefully as I hold all of the bow together in my hand, just like so. Okay. Here we go. So I have it in my hand, and where those pegs were, that's where I'm going to go around and tie it off. So I'm going to use my zip tie first. And then I'm going to slip my pipe cleaner right behind it. And just to make it easy for me, I like to use my pliers to tighten it up, just to make sure I'm pulling it as hard as I can pull it. I don't have to use my hand strength. And then I have my wire cutters to cut off the end of that zip tie. Hello, craftable things, and welcome. If this is your first time, let me know. And what is your name? Where are you watching from? Thank you for being here. And this is our bow, y'all. So it's pretty much already fluffed, but let's finish fluffing it back open. So my loops and tails are already where I want them to be, but I'm just taking my fingers and opening them up. Hello, Dimps Designs. Welcome, welcome. Y'all have to tell me your names until I learn everybody. Thank you for being here. And Linda's here. Hi, Linda. Thank you for speaking to everyone. Drop your city and state too, if you don't mind. If you don't mind giving our channel a subscribe, y'all, we're working on getting our numbers up this year. So thank you for helping me reach my goal. I appreciate y'all so much. Okay, Craftable Things, you've been here a few times, or remind me, sweetie. Thank you so much. What's your name and where are you joining from? Miss Beverly King is here. Hey, Miss King. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. All right, y'all. So I'm just literally taking my fingers. It was already fluffed. When you're fluffing your loops, you just take your fingers and kind of just wiggle them inside of those loops. I did that for a customer today. She was picking up a wreath, and as soon as I saw that one of her loops wasn't sitting up nice and just perky kind of, I just took my fingers and went right in there. Okay, so look at our beautiful bow, y'all. Oh my goodness. Lay all the tails the way we want them. And then I'm going to hold it up and show it to you all. Oops, and I've got to dovetail our last end because that's where I cut the ribbon. Okay, Patrice, I remember. Yes, Patrice from Miami is here. Thank you. You may need to comment that for a moment until I learn it. Thank you for being here. All right. What do y'all think? Look at our bow. How did we do? And let me grab our sign, which was our inspiration for our design. So look at this beautiful sign that we found in my stash. And look at our bow, y'all. I'm just going to kind of attach it a little bit here. So we are going to create a beautiful wreath. And here is our beautiful bow. How did we do? Yay! Now, if you want this bow, you can absolutely make this bow yours, because what if you want to decorate something that you have in your home? Let me grab my lantern. Y'all know I love to add bows to lanterns. I'm going to show it to you. Or if you have a wreath, you can add it to a wreath as well. I don't think I have just a simple wreath in here to show you that, so I'll do the lantern for now. But here is my lantern. Okay. And take a look at this bow, y'all. And I love lanterns. I have a lantern in our family room, has a candle in it. And every season or every holiday, I change out my bows. So one way to do it is you can tie a bow at the very top, just like so. Let me see if I can tie it just to show you. Thank you all so much. All right. I'm going to tie it off just to show you. That's what the tie is for. And then look at there, y'all. That same bow, you can use it to embellish or decorate whatever you already have in your home. Can y'all see that? Look at there. Isn't that gorgeous? And you can add your red candle to it, or if you have the vanilla or the white candles. But wouldn't that be gorgeous sitting on your table or your mantle? You could easily do that. Isn't that precious? So this bow, if you're interested in it, it is not on the website yet. However, if you want it before I list it, go ahead and comment the word sold followed by bow, and then I will send you an invoice for this. So this is our gorgeous bow that we made. And I am loving this one, y'all. What do y'all think? So this is our sign. That was the inspiration for it all. And I tell you what, they look beautiful together. And let me show y'all something I made last year this time that I just saw. And I need to put him on a wreath too. So I probably showed y'all this before. But I learned how to make this. Look at my little bear that I made, y'all. Y'all like my little bear? Isn't he cute? And he has a little XOXO. So he said he wanted to come sit up here with us while we finish out our live. So isn't he the cutest? So I may need to make another bear this year. So I've been finding all sorts of things as I've been working. Let me show you another one that I made. My little fella right here. Look at him. This is another little bear. So I've been planning on adding these little bears to projects. Uh-oh, he fell over, but I just hadn't done it yet. So my little bears are going to just come help me finish out the live for today. So these, I know I made these, Mom. Uh-oh, don't fall. So look, and I even put a cute little bow on his neck. So yay. All right, so they are helping me wrap up our live. Do y'all have any questions? So this is available. I haven't decided if I'm going to sell my bears or just put them on wreaths or centerpieces, but you're going to see them in something soon. And what I love about bears is they can go for any season. Like I can pop that little XOXO. If you didn't want that, we can change it out. Although I love that because to me, that's not just Valentine's Day, right? So yay. Thank you, Mom. I do too. Thanks, Alicia. All right, y'all. So let's see. What questions do you have for me before we head out for today? This has been so much fun. I have thoroughly enjoyed each and every one of you. I enjoy seeing the new names pop up. And you all are blessing me so much. So thank you for that. And if you have not yet done so, I have invited you to subscribe to our channel. Let me add that link one more time. We are working to build up our numbers, and I believe with your help, we can do it this year. So let me add that right now. Thank you, Miss Angela, and hello. Thank you for being here. All right, so if you don't mind, give us a subscribe on YouTube. And all of my YouTube folks, we're going to have a YouTube celebration very soon when we reach our goal. So be thinking about how you want to celebrate. Donzel's already given me an idea of a future live. If you have ideas for our live, if you want to start thinking about our YouTube 1,000 subscribers celebration, let me know that as well. I look forward to hearing from you. And you can always leave a comment on the video. You can send an email if you want. I'll put the email address in the description for you. And I've had some people ask, how can we send Happy Mail? So I will put the address for you as well. All of this is on my website, y'all. Okay, so if you ever can't find anything, it's all on the website. Oh, thanks, Valerie. All right. What questions do y'all have before we head out? We will be back on Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern, and we'll talk about whether that snow came or not. And we'll see what beauty we will create on Tuesday. But I'm looking forward to sharing with you all. And if you are a part of my creative circle, or if you would like to join the creative circle, I'd love to have you tune in. We're going to create something beautiful tomorrow for winter. And I can't wait to teach that design. We actually had our monthly Zoom call today, and we were monogramming some things. So I can't wait to share more with you all. I do have some spots available in the creative circle. And if that's something you're interested in, you want to join now before the rates go up for the year, you can go to www.learnfromfaith.com. I will do that link right now. I just added it because I've had people inquiring about the group. So the fee is going up really soon. So if you want to get in on it, it's a monthly subscription. And anything that I've ever created, I'm teaching it to my members, and they are having such a blast. And I should say, we are having such a blast. I am a certified teacher by nature, and never did I know that I would be teaching crafting and business classes. And I must say, the Lord has truly blessed me, and He has gifted me. And I am so thankful that I have been able to bless other creatives and entrepreneurs, those who are seeking the business side, for 3 years now. And actually, we're going into our 4th year now that we're in 2025. Oh my goodness. So I cannot believe it, y'all. Time is really gone. We started in 2021. So thank you to those who are there in the group and you show up weekly. I appreciate you so much. Each group, we have live weekly video tutorials, and they're also recorded videos. We do monthly videos live on Zoom. So yeah, I look forward to just seeing who else is going to join us in this journey. I can't wait to see who pops up. So if you have any questions about that, you can also just comment or email me. I'll be glad to answer any questions. All right, what else, you all? Anything else I'm forgetting? I think that is it. So if you think of something after the live has gone off, I always go back and I read the comments. I go back and see what you all had to say, and I look forward to seeing you all on Tuesday. So make sure you stay connected. Make sure you click that like, subscribe, notify, turn on the bell notifications so that you know when we're going live. And then if you're on Facebook, if you would add ! notify, I can show you that right now. It's all lowercase or lowercase, no spaces. That's how on Facebook you can turn on your notifications so that you never miss a video. So make sure you do that as well. All right, I think I've done everything, said everything. All right. If you don't have anything else, I will see you all back on Tuesday. Have a wonderful, blessed night. Don't forget to go out and find something good, because when you do, you have found God. I am Faith Godbold, and I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday. Have an amazing night, everyone. I love you so much. Bye.